Yeah. Morning, Christopher. Morning, Chris. Chris. Christopher. How are you? Look at this. My camera don't even want to work right. Ain't that some shit? Fucking shitty ass phone, I guess, huh? Brand new phone. Just shitty as hell. Well, I just woke up here not too long ago, my friend. About an hour, 2 hours ago, somewhere around there. And it started out with these like little hologram emojis and like a light green color in my face. My eyes are closed. My eyes are open. I don't see it because there's some type of optical filter on my head and in my eyes. That's how it works. But it started out pretty. It was in tune, finely tuned. And then somebody come in. You see that pull? You see that amplifier? Hey, OpenAI, DeepMind, D-Wave, all you, Juzang. See that amplifier? And you see her house, that brown house? There's an antenna over there. The same as the antenna right there. Like one of these direct TVs. And they break the fine tuning. And then I have my mirrors in the house. You should have seen the blue stripe, the line of blue that was going down the whole wall's a mirror, but there's these little, like 1 inch, 1.5 inch slats that go down it. Oh boy, can you do some damage with that fine tuning with it's a dielectric reflector, huh? And then when you have current coming through someone and that hits that mirror, oh boy, ultrasound, huh? We're making genetically engineered magnetoproteins. Now, since we have all this shit, okay, since I can't get a hospital to tell me what the fuck's going on, and I can find this paperwork, let's just say, hey, right now, a quick Google search, which, by the way, I'm highly anticipating since Elon Musk bought DeepMind at Google and he bought YouTube, now we're going to have a premium for artificial intelligence. So I just seen yesterday a headline, who will benefit more from artificial intelligence, billionaires or working class people? The artificial intelligence says working class people have no chance. No chance. And then this morning, I just seen one from Google. Oh, Elon Musk's war and search for talent, for music, OpenAI, Google, and something about what is it? AI. People will have to pay to use AI. A Google search AI, you will have to pay. Thank God universal basic income's on the way because that pays for it itself, doesn't it? Thank goodness. Listen to the birds' little fucking outcry because they're trying to emotionally encapsulate me. And it works by, what do you call? Genetically engineering magnetoproteins. And do you think the only place you could get a genetically engineered magnetoprotein is out of the brain? See, now I just figured this out this morning. Because when you put a lot of this pressure on someone and you take them out of tune, their bones start to crack. And when your bones crack, you're releasing this light. Just like turning a flashlight on. Like ding, 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 ding. And your body releases this light and it's almost a crystal, huh? You have one's bones that when they snap, they hurt. You have some, when you snap them, it's like, oh, I went to the chiropractor, feel this. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Why do you think that effect happens? Anybody listening? More importantly, let me pull this hood down. And you even, I know my parents means everything, but sometimes you just gotta cancel out what you look like and go with truth. Go with fact. Why do you think I let my hair grow out so long? Huh? Any of you guys can guess, huh? Come on. What do you think's in my blood? And since we're on the subject of engineering magnetoprotein, genetically engineering magnetoprotein, and we know we could use ultrasound, go right through the wall here. Since this is where I sleep at, right here. Okay? I sleep right here next to this fucking meter. Right here. And there's a mirror right on the other side of this meter. What do you think you could do with that 220 on that fucking mirror? Huh? What do you think you could do? And the static pressure vents right here literally runs right through the house. What do you think you could do with ultrasound? And more important, let's back it up here. What do you think you could do? Can't prove nothing. That's what you can do. Can't prove. It's like David Gresh going to court talking about UFOs and non-human entities and shit. Can't prove a fucking thing. You'll never prove a UFO. You never prove a UAP. You never prove an omnidirectional field propulsion device, even though you could pull it up on Wikipedia. You never prove this. But can we prove magneto? Can we prove genetically engineered magnetoproteins? And like I said, the question was, where do you think it comes from? How do you make it? Well, I pulled up some paperwork about ultrasound, 3D printing. Oh, what do you call it? Genetics in the body. Out of ultrasound, right through a brick wall, right through a wall. Now the library up here in Moon Township, Roxana, she runs this 3D printer up here and has a DNA print where it scales. It takes 5 hours to print out maybe 20 letters. Can you guess why? I know you know the answer. Because now it's literally running in a scalar field of genetics. It's literally doing, based off of how the 3D printer works, by my observation, the sound it makes, that's an acoustic, right? And that acoustic can change temperature, can it? And when it changes temperature, now we can change elevations and little plot points. And that's what they call G-code. And now you got G-code with acoustics, and now it's changing temperature. And when it changes temperature, static pressure changes. When static pressure changes, that's the barometer of the Earth. Very simple. The human being is modeled just after the Earth. Just like the Earth, everything eats itself. You go to the oceans, everything eats one another in the ocean. Wood dies, something eats it. Birds die, something eats it. Everything you look at, there's some type of oxidation taking place. It's inevitable. You can't get away from this. This is what it's called being, as of right now, a carbon-based life form. But somehow, I think we did figure out this death frequency. What happens when something dies? There's this little unique frequency that emerges of carbon. And somehow these people know how to take a dead body, just like Warren Buffett. You might be in luck, buddy. He might not ever die. All right, listen. The very first antenna that was discovered, the very first antenna was a guy, a pathologist, Dr. Cyril Wett. Expect my phone call. Pathologist was cutting apart a body, and there was a lightning storm, and all of a sudden this body part that he cut off started moving on a table from the lightning. Like, holy shit, what's going on here? That's like Faraday closing the switch and his compass moving on a table. It's an antenna. Very first one was discovered by a pathologist. So when somebody dies, okay, something dies, that means if you run this frequency at it, because lightning's a frequency, we all know that, right? It's a frequency, just like the shit coming through my house, through the walls. That smart meter, what's behind the smart meter? That's frequency. It's running at 60 cycles a second. With how many volts? 220 volts split to AB. AB, 110, 50 to 60 cycles a second. But for some reason, it's different in some places. Sometimes it will go to like 125 or something like there's some weird shit that this guy that I know, this fucking black asshole with dark circles under his eyes. You know, he explains to me what the hell's wrong. There's some problems with the electric companies. But anyways, when you die, this special frequency could go at you and start making you move again. Woo-hoo! Huh. Now we're saying immortality's here. And for me to get immortal, am I going to have to pay for AI? This premium, just like my cable company. What do you want? 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, or 6 gigahertz? Which one do you want? So that's a premium. Now they're getting ready to get rid of 2.4. They're getting ready to get rid of the microwave frequency. Now we're going up to millimeter waves. So, thinking about going to the Air Force Base today. Because the Air Force Base called up Moon Township Police. I want to get the record on this. See if it's still there. They called up there after I talked to a guy from Groom Lake. Said, if I ever go back up there, they're going to call the Moon Police and file trespassing charges. And I didn't have this on film. Because my phone was so fucking hacked and broken and so centipede fucking stingrayed and fucking dirt boxed and Israelited. Fuck it. You could call Russian teacup to a fucking Chinese poo-poo platter, for Christ's sakes. Hey, Puff Daddy, what's up, buddy? How are you? Homeland Security raids Puff Daddy's house. Homeland Security, what do we discover? Anything? Anything with like some type of genetically engineered proteins and holographic teleportation? Any genetics going on? Do we find any of that? Anything? Or is it just all, sexual shit? Of course it's sexual. And the sex workers and Cuba Gooding Jr. fucking groping people. It has nothing to do with technology, does it? Does it? My computer that's in my back, it's got stolen a few times. And there's a lot of fucking information there, ain't there? That's like a lot. That's like ransom. That's like instant ransomware. Instant. Thank God I don't get paid. Because I got to collect fucking government assistance, for Christ's sake. Oh, God. So, since I have this solved, Mr. Gresh, are you ever going to, if I go to this Air Force Base and film this, and say, this is what's happening, are you going to come fucking talk to me? You know, Lieutenant Fravor, the David Gresh, Graves, all you guys that are worried about omnidirectional field propulsion devices that you'll never solve. But we could go to where you went to school, David, University of Pittsburgh, where they are researching nanotechnology and did a study on Havana sickness, and take me there. What the fuck is going on? Can't we? And then we don't have to call it aliens anymore. Then we could call it an artificially intelligent being. It's a computer. A computer created an organic being for itself. Are you fucking kidding me? You want to call this something from outer space and totally exclude what us as humans are doing? That's where I'm pissed. Get Dr. Stephen Greer involved. Because he wants to call it fucking aliens too. The aliens do good and the humans do bad. We have the technology. Well, he can't explain it. Wow. It's like you do it because it makes sense. Like I don't know how to proliferate this protuberance in our fucking human society any longer. And I can't just say it's all fucking United States. Rest of the planet, you gotta fucking start talking too. Because I remember reading from Russian papers, a Russian wrote papers that was probably buried. You guys did say something, just like Putin that says the birds United States is training migratory birds to use as bioweapons. And then the military, his generals, backed it. And he said it on TV. And the United States says, he's full of shit. He's full of shit. But we have this wonderful shit called magneto fucking protein that is genetically engineered. And a bird's organic too. They have genetics. Fuck, we use spider genetics and fucking splice them with a fucking goat or a sheep. And you guys don't want to talk? Like, I got people running on my roof right now. My roof is so fucking hot. Like, all the plutonium in my blood. You know, I went to the hospital. They took my blood, okay? And the doctor went running up the fucking hall. I swear to God, I heard him say, there's so much plutonium, I've never seen anything like this. Well, that hospital where I took my blood, it's closed down. It's gone. They did my heart, too. There's so much shit wrong with my heart. There's electrocutions in my heart, my chest. They never said nothing. And then you got these fucking Sagartha fucking queers that are voyeurs that watch everything, and they literally put my story in a porno movie called Erotic Emergency. The whole fucking movie is based on what happened at my house. Electrocution, constipation, just all this stupid homeless dude, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's fucking great. So, director down there of Erotic Emergency, I got your address. Let me send you a fucking message. And the music movie that you did too, Adam and Eve. People stealing music, and it was a good story, thumbs up. At least you're getting a story out. Chad White. Chad White. That's going to be the title of this video. And to boot, I think I got some type of fucking pornographic filmers over across the street. Because there's always brand new hot women over there. New cars, new women, all the time. If I had any common sense, that's what I say it is. Christopher! Do the math on that! It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Alright, I gotta try to get ready to go to this Air Force base. Because I'm gonna start some shit today. Because they told me to go to the Pentagon. The Air Force, I went up there to get a copy of the police reports that I filed. They told me to go to the Pentagon and file for the Freedom of Information Act. Honest to God's truth. You want truth, Grok? That's the truth. They hid me and put Gresh on TV. Fuck! And here I am. I'm screaming and yelling at telephone poles, making videos. Phone's hacked out the fucking wazoo. And now I got this fucking system that OSI. Who the fuck is OSI? Now I have a counterintelligence agency in the fucking military. Who's the counterintelligence at FBI? Because I could go down there and film that too. Because I've been down there and filed a report. Are they going to say I even went? Because my phone was hacked. They did nothing. They didn't even take the fucking phone. Hey, let's not forget Amazon too. One of your devices is hacked too. I got an Amazon device. That thing's fucking been fucking portaled through for fucking. It's old. You'll probably see everybody that's ever come through here. You take that one from 10 years ago. Oh yeah. Hey, Farmer John, Jonathan DeVore, Ken Wheeler, you're on there. Like, just the shit I have to go through. Just the shit. And then to see these fucking assholes back here in my backyard. Two people in my back fucking yard. And then you're gonna say, we didn't see it. We got all this surveillance and you didn't see it or hear it. But it's amazing they could hack the computer up there. They could hack that computer. But they cannot fucking figure out what the fuck's going on here. I call bullshit. Because Google, you got all the patents for this shit. And you're going to tell me they can't figure this out? So like, who is the blame here? First and foremost. And who, now this is where you got to think, AI, okay? Who has the most to lose as of right now? After 2020 come, because 2017 was released, there's paperwork released that nano weapons are on the loose. They escaped and are self-replicating out here. And in 2020 come, well, before 2020, we had fucking Outbreak 201. In 2019, they told us what the fuck they were going to do. Outbreak 201. This fucking weird fucking protein spike's going to come from animals and it's going to affect humans and, oh, we're fucked. It affects the lungs. My lungs have been fucking electrocuted. Since when does a fucking flu electrocute your lungs? Fuck you, AI. Artificial intelligence, go fuck yourself. You're stupid. Digital stupid intelligence. You even put fucking contrails on airplanes and you know it's not because the fucking government says we're doing stratospheric aerosol injection for solar radiation management. And then we're using nano and using whatever the fuck else. I'm not going to sit here and be scientific. But it's a no-brainer. What the fuck is wrong with you? More importantly, how are people able to manipulate that? And more importantly, when Elon Musk had Ron DeSantis on his new Twitter show, what happened whenever they tried to go live? They couldn't get on, could they? Did they figure out why? So, all I'm saying, Mr. Elon Musk, I just heard reports of Neuralink, like doing illegal shit. Okay, illegal shit. Even employees come out at Neuralink. Says there's illegal shit going on. You did nothing. Why? So you own all this shit. You got DeepMind now, and DeepMind is D-Wave because the D-Wave's computer went there and they Google or DeepMind pulled a fucking Marconi, made their own fucking machine. So now you got DeepMind, that's good. Now you got YouTube, that's good. OpenAI, that's good. Now you're in Microsoft, kind of. And there's a real battle there because these motherfuckers there, their brains don't work right. A lot of them, their brains do not work, and you can literally clinically prove this. Like you could clinically prove what the fuck's going on with me, but everybody just wants to use their fucking judgment. They think they're fucking God. They think they're God, and I tell you what. Back here, where these two people were back here, they give it away. If they would have never come back, I would have never known they were involved. But for some reason, they want credit. And they're trying to beg for forgiveness. I'm all for forgiveness, but not with this shit going on. No, I am not a shadow government fucking person. I will never be the quasi-government for this quasi-static that I could show you paperwork for. What the fuck they're doing? And maybe they're in psychiatric wards writing papers and getting published. Maybe that's Harvard. That's where the plagiarism comes from Harvard. They're fucking taking people in psychiatric wards that are just making shit up and making books about nano. Maybe, huh? Unbelievable. I'll say it again, like I said in the past, of Lucifer's quantum fluid. The unpure fucking sagacity. It's disgusting. Let me show you something. I've been seeing commercials about people tapping spoons right here on their ears. That's bone conduction, right, Mr. Bezos? Bone conducting headphones or sunglasses? Bone conduction? Okay, so here's the question too. I'll end it on a good note, but it shouldn't be. You hear the fat fucking cardinal? The fat fucking... I said it was a fat sparrow that cannot fly without technology. It's a fat fucking cardinal because it's red. You're turning red, Spock. No, this is where the whistle blows because it's going in the birds, and birds can't speak. Now it's in the fish. The fish can't speak. The whales cannot speak. Well, if we talk about it, we won't be able to research. If we tell everyone we're doing it, we won't be able to research it anymore. Here in the United States, you won't be able to. Somewhere else, you will be. You see the dilemmas here? Now we're in Australia. We're in Australia sending death rays to the fucking Ukraine to shoot down Afghani fucking Prigozhin's plane. Unbelievable. I had nothing to do with it. All I was a guy that was going out looking at fucking sunrises and laying down and fucking meditating. And this is what got me so much trouble. Meditation. Are you fucking kidding me? Outlaw every yoga studio in the fucking country. No more YouTube yoga. These are secret agents. Unbelievable. Because we see dead people, don't we? And I never talked about the Nikola Tesla dreams I had. They're on my semiconductors. I have a lot of videos saved. Tons of music and tons of videos of me talking about my dreams. Nikola Tesla! Do you see why the fucking nuts are here? Because I have a dream, and now that gives somebody fucking pardons to fucking invade my fucking privacy and wiretap me. Because it's an executive order to be here. Who the fuck signed the papers? When meanwhile, all they had to do, give me a phone call, or you know where I'm at. I film myself every day. Come, hey, do you want to come with us? We're doing study. I heard the guy talking about we're studying dreams. Are you going to come with us? Please? I would have been going right out the door. Let's go. This is what I want to do. Instead, they fucking spent the money up here on a fucking piece of shit church. For dissonance. Fuck you all.